is 33rd Street.
Oh, I like the arrow with direction. What brought you to New York?
What brought you to New York?
What brought you to New York?
What brought me? I think it's the great marketing of this city itself.
What brought you to New York? Okay, that's a long story. Back in China, my major was mechanical engineering and automobile system, which I do not like at all. The only reason I chose it is because my dad, his business is about. I realized I don't want to do that. I chose to transfer to a university in America. Also, I have no idea what I want to do at that time. I don't know what my passion was, and I don't really have a dream.
Well, I graduated from grad school in Philly. I had to look for a job. I know that I want to go into a city because I don't drive really well. And I need public transportation. And also, like, as architecture field right now, like, it's more chances and opportunities in large cities or metropolitan areas.
I still remember my first time going to New York. It was my first year spring semester, spring break. I came to New York. It was a winter night, not winter, it's spring/winter already. You can still see snows on the streets. There's no leaves on the trees, and it was raining. So it's like the worst combination ever. Like, it can be snow, it's beautiful, but it's raining with dirty snows on the streets and then no trees leaves. So I was here by myself. I like to travel alone because I can go faster, I can go to more places, and I don't waste as much time. But being there in New York is just miserable. I tried to hit as many museums as possible, so I did not have the true New Yorker experience, but just going from museum to museum. It was sad. I was coming from Minnesota. The streets was nice and beautiful, not many people, and people was very, very sweet. Like, you can ask them anything, they will stop by. If you bump into someone, they will say sorry first. Here in New York, scary. I walk on the street and people just walk by me. If I walk slow, they would say like, "Excuse me, sir, are you trying to stop me from going forward?" or something like that. It was scary, and I did not like it.
I think New York is like, big apple, like everyone knows and then everyone want about it, it seems. Yeah. But of course not all people, but but it's so well known that it's a place for like creativity, for arts, and then all these like gorgeous things of the cities that attract you to come here.
I remember at that time I had two choices. One is New York State University of Buffalo, and another was Pace University in New York. I don't know which to choose, but I consulted my English teacher. He's American. Asked him like where I should go. He was like, "Of course, you need to go to New York. You love theater, and you are a very artsy person." So I chose New York over the ranking of university.
So I tried different cities. I like applied jobs in New York, Boston, DC. Most of the feedbacks I got were from New York, so I chose one of them. And I've lived in New York before, like in school for a study program that was like a half of a year. And I knew what I would expect, and I've always been around the East Coast, and I know what New York is.
Come sophomore year, I go here as part of the class trip to network with people. I even hate it more than, because like networking is like you approach someone with a purpose with no genuine purposes. But I met this person. He is one of my mentor, and he's one of the person that have the most influence in my life. It was toward the end of the night. I was miserable. I just like, okay, this networking, I know I try to reach out to people, but this is too tired. So just one more person, I would just try to push it through and do it. So we met in a men's bathroom. We just talked. It turned out this guy do math competition too. So we have a good connection. And because it's toward the end, I'm so tired I do not even try. I just have a conversation, a very genuine conversation that turns into a beautiful relationship, mentorship, friendship that I have ever had with another person. And then the next summer I came to stay with him. And then he taught me, he showed me stuff, and I just grew to see what New York is like. And I also learned to see stuff in the way it should be seen, instead of just see stuff in my own way and be miserable about that. And I just see that nice part of the city. Instead of getting miserable, like wake up and see people so busy in the street, I see that this is life. People actually living, people actually trying to get something here. That's why they are so busy. I see the dusty street and sign that like, yeah, for a city that with this many people, this is expected and this is as good as can be. And I just like New York more and more. I like the vibe of the city. I like that when I wake up in the morning, I see so many people like getting on the train and go to work, and then walking. I see the tourists, and I see so many kind of people existing, living, trying at the same time. And I kind of see the American dream going on in New York City, and that's why I like New York. So I had an internship here last summer in New York, and because of that, I decided, yes, I want to come back here and spend some time here before I make my next move. So
I think it's like a really good city to start with, as you come out of college and you don't know what your future is, and you have no like string attached. So yeah, it's just more fun and more excitement to start with.
The longer I stay here, I find out it's really the people here that, or the circle, the community here. More people who believe in dreams, I would say, in this city, and then they support each other in a way. Like at home, of course, we have our friends. They love you, and then they support you. But here, it's people who believe in dreams. That's why they support each other to fulfill each other's dreams and goals. So you get greater support here. You feel somehow it's less lonely when in terms of chasing your dreams or goals, especially for female, I guess. Yeah, here it's a very natural thing, like everyone do that, so you don't think it's a very special or very difficult thing. It's hard, but yeah, you know people around the same, so then you just do it very usual. So yeah, so I've answered the question in this way, I guess. Yeah.
So I chose New York over the ranking of university. And now I look back, I feel like that's one of the best decisions I've ever made.
what brought you
What brought you to New York?